Hello and welcome to my dollhouse. I'm Osakachan.doll, and I'm super excited and thrilled you're here today. Before we jump into the video, it would mean a lot if you could hit the like button and subscribe. Your support goes a long way in helping me to continue to create quality content. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you're always up to date with my latest uploads. And if you're into cool merch, check out Osaka Doll merch for some stylish gear and fun accessories, links in the description below. Thanks so much for being here, and let's get started. Today I will be telling you a short story that I made up that I call Aura and Max's Love. This story is not a horror story this time, but more of a story to help heal and give hope for those in need during hardship. With that being said, let us begin. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by golden fields and rolling hills, there lived a beautiful woman named Aura and a handsome man named Max. The two had known each other for as long as they could remember. From the time they were small children, they shared a bond that everyone around them could see. They would spend their days climbing trees, racing through the meadows, and whispering secrets beneath the shade of the old oak tree that grew on the hill just beyond the village. One day, I'm gonna take you far away from here, Max would say with a grin, his brown eyes twinkling with youthful excitement. And where would we go? Aura would ask, playfully raising an eyebrow, already knowing his answer. Everywhere, he'd reply confidently, just you and me. Their friendship only deepened as they grew older. During their teenage years, their relationship blossomed into something more. The playful teasing turned into long walks by the river, where their hands would naturally find each other. They'd sit under that same oak tree, now with their hearts beating faster, their laughter filled with a warmth that was new yet familiar. I think I'm falling in love with you, Max confessed one summer evening, his voice barely louder than a whisper, as they sat under the twilight sky, watching the stars emerge one by one. Aura turned to him, her eyes shining with the reflection of those stars. You're not alone, Max, she whispered back, leaning in close. I've loved you for as long as I can remember. From that moment, their bond was unbreakable. As the years passed, their love only grew stronger, and by the time they reached adulthood, they knew they were meant to be together forever. They got married in the village church, surrounded by their family and friends, the sun shining down on them as if to bless their union. Life seemed perfect. Their house, nestled near the hill where they had spent so much of their youth, was filled with love, laughter, and dreams of the future. But life, as beautiful as it can be, can also be unpredictable. One fateful day, everything changed. Maxx was taken from her in a tragic accident. Aura's world crumbled in an instant. The love of her life was gone, and she was left with a broken heart that she thought could never be mended. The house that had once been full of joy now felt hollow and cold. Aura spent her days in silence, her only comfort the memories of Max. She would sit for hours by the window, watching the breeze play with the leaves outside, clutching the sweater he had left draped over his favorite chair. Sparky, Max's loyal dog, never left her side, offering his silent companionship. He seemed to understand her grief, resting his head on her lap when her tears would fall, as if to say, "You're not alone." Weeks passed, and Aura's sorrow was deep, but the memories of Max kept her going. One morning, while she was sorting through some of his old things, she noticed a letter tucked away in a drawer. Her breath caught in her throat as she recognized Max's handwriting on the envelope. With trembling hands, she opened it, her heart pounding as she read the simple note inside. I will always love you, my Aura. Tears flowed freely as she held the letter to her chest, realizing that Max had written it before his death, knowing it would find her after he was gone. Even in his final moments, he had been thinking of her, wanting to ensure that she never doubted his love. The letter became Aura's most cherished possession. She carried it with her everywhere, its worn edges proof of how many times she had read and reread those words, finding comfort in the knowledge that their love transcended even death. Weeks turned into months, and slowly, ever so slowly, Aura began to heal. Sparky remained her faithful companion, and together they started taking walks again. On one such sunny afternoon, as they wandered through the park where she and Max had spent so many happy moments, Aura noticed a young girl sitting on a bench sketching quietly. The teen girl, named Lily, had bright eyes and a warm smile that reminded Aura of herself at that age, full of dreams and untouched by the sorrows of life. "What are you drawing?" Aura asked, her voice soft but curious. Lily looked up, her smile widening. "Just the trees and the sky. It's peaceful here, isn't it?" Aura nodded, sitting down next to her. "It is. This park holds a lot of memories for me." The two struck up a conversation, and as they spoke, Aura felt a lightness she hadn't felt in months. Lily's youthful energy and creative spirit reignited something inside her. What began as a simple meeting soon turned into a friendship. Lily invited Aura to volunteer with her at the local animal shelter, and Aura, finding solace in the gentle company of animals and the companionship of someone new, agreed. Together, they helped lost animals find homes, and Sparky would wag his tail excitedly as they worked. It wasn't the same as the life she had shared with Max, but it was something. A new chapter. Aura found a renewed sense of purpose and slowly rebuilt her life, one small step at a time. Years passed, and though she never stopped missing Max, Aura learned to find joy in the little things again, in the laughter of children at the park, in the vibrant colors of the sunrise, in the warmth of Sparky's fur on a cold morning. But Max was never far from her thoughts. One evening, while reading a book Max had once recommended, she discovered a hidden compartment in their bookshelf. Inside, she found a worn leather journal. Her breath caught as she opened it, realizing it was Max's. Page after page was filled with his thoughts, his dreams, his plans for their future together. But it was the last entry that brought fresh tears to Aura's eyes, dated just before he had confessed his love to her years ago. It read, "My greatest wish is for Aura to find happiness, even if it's not with me. Her smile is the light of my world." For the first time in years, Aura felt a sense of peace wash over her. Max had loved her so deeply, he had wanted her to be happy, even if not with him, and in that moment, she knew she could let go of the grief that had held her captive for so long. She closed the journal, a smile breaking through her tears, and whispered, "Thank you, Max." From then on, Aura lived her life with a heart full of gratitude. She carried Max's love with her wherever she went, but she also opened her heart to the beauty of the present. She found joy in every sunrise, every wag of Sparky's tail, and every laugh shared with Lily. She knew that though Max was gone, his love was with her still, guiding her, reminding her that life, with all its ups and downs, was still worth living. The end. Thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you found it engaging and insightful. If you enjoyed the content, please consider showing your support by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Your feedback is what keeps me motivated to keep creating valuable content for you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'm Osaka, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Until then, take care. Thank you so much. I truly love your support, and I'll see you next time.